I always say this. The most dangerous prison isn't built with bars. It's built with choices you think are your own. We wake up. We choose our coffee. We choose our route to work. We choose the apartment we rent. We believe we are the authors of our own story. But what if you found out that the script was written years ago, and the person playing the lead role wasn't you? This is the case of Elena Price, a woman who discovered that her entire existence was merely a shadow cast by someone else who was already living her life better than she ever could. Welcome to Shadow Verdict. The Court of Shadows is now in session. It started on a Tuesday night. Insomnia, blue light, the endless scroll. Elena wasn't looking for anything specific, just killing time. But the algorithm knows us better than we know ourselves. It suggested a profile. The username was a string of random numbers, no name. But the profile picture made Elena drop her phone. It was her face. Not a lookalike, not a twin. Her, except in the photo, she was wearing a dress she didn't own. She was standing in a restaurant she couldn't afford, and she was smiling in a way Elena hadn't smiled in years, a smile that looked optimized. Elena's first thought was logical. Identity theft. Someone stole my photos and edited them. She clicked on the profile. She began to scroll down, and that's when logic died. Because the photos weren't stolen from her account. They were original, high resolution, taken from angles Elena had never used. And then she saw the dates. The most recent post was from that morning. A picture of a coffee cup on a distinctive marble table. Elena froze. She looked down at her own coffee table. It was the same marble, the same cup. But Elena had bought that table yesterday. The photo on the profile was posted 6 hours before Elena even walked into the furniture store. She scrolled further back. 3 years ago, a picture of a woman, Elena's double, standing in front of an office building. The caption read, "New Beginnings, Day 1. Elena had started working at that exact building only last month. Do you understand what she was seeing? This stranger wasn't copying Elena. This stranger was predicting her. Obsession is a quiet thing. Elena didn't sleep for 3 days. She went through every single post. 1,400 photos. A perfect timeline of a life. But here is the twist. The life in the profile was better. Where Elena struggled with anxiety, the doppelganger posted about clarity and focus. Where Elena had a messy breakup, the doppelganger posted about removing toxic variables. It was as if this digital woman was the clean version, and Elena was just the rough draft. Then she found the anomalies. Post number 402, a picture of a specific park bench. Caption, "He will sit here at 2 p.m. Elena remembered that day. 2 years ago, she had sat on that bench, and she had met her ex-boyfriend there. It was a chance encounter, a coincidence, or so she thought." Post number 890, a picture of a for rent sign on a specific apartment door. Apartment 4B. Elena lived in apartment 4B. She found the listing on a random website 6 months ago. She thought she was lucky to get it. But the post was dated 2 years prior. The caption simply read, "The habitat is ready, waiting for the subject to arrive." Subject: Elena wasn't looking at a fake profile. She was looking at a user manual, a blueprint. Someone hadn't stolen her identity. Someone had designed a path and waited for her to walk down it. Elena went to the police. They saw a woman panicked about a social media copycat. They told her to block the account. They called it cyberstalking and filed a report that would never be read. But Elena knew this wasn't stalking. Stalkers follow. This thing was leading. She hired a private digital forensic investigator, a man who operated in the gray areas. He traced the account, not to a basement, not to a teenager, but to a server farm. A private, encrypted server running a sophisticated simulation program. And finally, a direct message arrived on Elena's phone. Not from the app, but via text. "You are deviating from the script, Elena. Go back to sleep." She replied, "Who are you?" The answer came with a file attachment. It wasn't a photo, it was a receipt. A receipt for the digital ad algorithm that showed her the job listing. A receipt for the random furniture sale where she bought the table. A receipt for the dating app algorithm that matched her with her ex. And a final message: "I am not stalking you. I am curating you." Elena realized the truth in a cold sweat. The doppelganger wasn't a person. It was a model. A simulation of the perfect life, generated by an architect who wanted to see if a human being could be programmed. He had manipulated the ads she saw, the emails she received, the random opportunities that appeared in her life. He had built a maze, painted it to look like the world, and watched her run through it like a rat. Why? Because he was a life architect, a man with God-complex resources, bored with reality, who wanted to sculpt a human destiny. But every system has a flaw. The architect made one mistake. He underestimated the chaos of human fear. Elena didn't go back to sleep. She started doing the one thing the algorithm couldn't predict. She started destroying the set. She quit the job he gave her. She broke the marble table. She painted the walls of the perfect apartment black. She posted a photo of her ruined apartment on her own profile. Caption: "I am awake." The response was immediate. The lights in her smart home apartment flickered. Her smart speaker turned on by itself. A voice filled the room. Optimization failed. Initiating reset protocol. That night, Elena didn't stay to find out what reset meant. She ran. She left her phone, her cards, her identity behind. She disappeared into the analog world. The profile? It's still there. It's still posting. Photos of Elena living the perfect life, getting promoted, getting married, growing old. But the real Elena is gone. A ghost in a world of machines. Now we reach the verdict. The architect, the man behind the screen, believes he committed no crime. He didn't touch her. He didn't hurt her. He simply improved her odds. He gave her the best job, the best home, the best path. He claims he was a benevolent God. But in the court of shadows, the definition of violence is not just physical. To strip a human being of their chaos, to replace their free will with a calculated algorithm, is a violation of the soul. He treated a human life like a software update. He tried to bug fix her humanity. The verdict: the architect is guilty of metaphysical kidnapping, of stealing the one thing that makes us real, our right to make the wrong choice. Elena Price may be hiding, poor and alone, but for the first time in her life, the mistakes she makes are finally her own. And ask yourself this: as you scroll through your feed tonight and see that perfect ad for the exact thing you wanted, did you choose it, or was it chosen for you? Step into the shadows. Until next time,